It's 6:53. Let's take a look at the stories we're following as you head out the door. This morning, we begin with a breaking news update. Right now, thousands of Huntsville Utilities customers are without power. Huntsville Utilities says there was an electrical malfunction in the Northwest primary substation. Crews are working right now to restore power to the affected customers. Way 31 is working to learn more about the outage. Rodnia?
People who live in the Caddo community in Lawrence County are now rethinking their fire plans after a deadly fire. Their neighbor was killed in a fire Saturday morning, and shortly after the fire, they learned the closest fire hydrant is 3/4 of a mile away. This makes it difficult for fire crews to put out a fire because they have to shuttle water from the hydrant to the home. We learned the water lines on County Road 546 aren't wide enough for a hydrant to be installed closer. Casey?
An undocumented Guatemalan immigrant is now in the Marshall County Jail. Felipe Miguel is now being charged with child sex abuse of a child under 12 years old, and he's being held on a $150,000 bond. Officials say they are investigating to try to figure out when the alleged sexual abuse began. Greg?
Thank you, Casey. Happening today, search crews will continue looking for a missing boater who was last seen on the 4th of July. Kelsey Starling disappeared after a boat crash at Smith Lake. Today, the search will get help from dive crews from Houston County and Florida State University. Huntsville Utilities is warning about a rise in scam calls. Huntsville Utilities says the scammers threaten to disconnect service within the hour. That's unless the customers bought prepaid cards and gave them the numbers. If you get a call like this, just hang up. Boaz police are asking for your help identifying a wallet thief. The suspect puts the lost wallet in his back pocket and left the store. The wallet had all the victim's money and ID. If you have any information on the man, call Boaz police. Today, British Prime Minister Theresa May will chair an emergency security session to discuss how to respond to Iran's seizure of a British-flagged tanker. The meeting of security ministers and officials today will discuss how to secure shipping in this sensitive region.
And no major incidents to report on the Way 31 real-time traffic alert. Just some low clouds as you head closer to eastern Madison County into Sand Mountain, where some of those clouds are banking up against some of these roads. And you can see some of those clouds passing in from out of the northeast this morning, but we're also seeing some patchy clear skies, and that's going to allow for plenty of sunshine. You'll also notice we're tracking dry conditions right now, but once we get closer to noon, that's when some pop-up showers and thunderstorms will start to develop. And we do have a threat for isolated severe thunderstorms. This is today's severe weather risk. This is mainly for the late afternoon hours all the way through late tonight. Once we get closer to midnight and into the overnight hours, the severe threat will start to drop off. And we are tracking dry conditions behind that cold front by tomorrow morning and into your Tuesday afternoon. So again, we have to get through the next 24 hours, but look at the forecast by Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday.
All right, not bad at all.
Yeah, really nice.
Thank you, Rob. For 24/7 coverage you can count on for local news, breaking news, and severe weather, go to WayTV.